One of the things that no one's going to tell you about being an awesome project manager or business analyst who works on software implementation projects is how often you're going to find that you have to repeat the same thing over and over and over again. Now, this may feel at the time like, hey, this executive is trying to trip me up, or this senior manager doesn't believe me. They ask the same thing every 2 or 4 weeks. But here's the thing: executives, senior managers, project stakeholders, all of these roles that you deal with on a daily basis, they are busy running their operational matters. And you, as the world class project manager or business analyst that you are, you're up to your eyeballs in detail. That was actually the top of my head, but like you get it, right? You're up to your eyeballs and you know everything that's going on in your project, hopefully, as long as you're doing the right job, right? But they are not. And when you're explaining something that for you may seem simple, it's actually a complex point. Not every executive or senior manager or project stakeholder understands the importance of these project integrations, these system integrations. They don't really understand why you can't just develop in this new solution the same process that the old software used to do. These are things that you get, but they don't. And then because they're busy, they're probably oftentimes just nodding in a meeting so that they don't feel stupid. And they ask you to repeat yourself in private or in another meeting because they're just trying to make sure that they understand it. And this is a big reason why I often tell people get good at drawing pictures, because when you explain something in a pictorial manner, people will remember the image. And then when you explain it, you get to take up the same picture and explain it again. And then in 2 weeks or 4 weeks or however long it takes, when that executive or senior manager comes and says, hey, can you I want to double check my thinking. You take out the same picture and then you can email it to them. And then the next time they have a question, you can refer them to the email if you want to be a bit cold, or you can just say, let me walk you through that thing I emailed you 3 weeks ago. And you're putting the matter to rest. It doesn't mean that you're not going to have to explain the same thing again. The chances are you probably will. I hate to break it to you. But the important thing that I want you project managers and business analysts and probably subject matter expert and project coordinators as well to understand is that that's part of your job. So no one's trying to get you out in a lie. No one's trying to embarrass you. Some people, either they're just not understanding it and they want to try to understand it. Their memories might be a little bit low, so they're asking you to repeat yourself, or they just trust you and they want you to continue giving them that confidence by saying the same thing over and over again. The main thing for you to